ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen, down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's North versus South in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 30. Five-yard line, right around the 36.
They're on 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Load it!
Now Rivers completes it to Benjamin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Step run 80. Block 15.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Benjamin's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside. The 40.
Let's go. Let's
A
go.
gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They just got that play off. Now Rivers looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Third and long for Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
White, 6-6, bullet pop. Load it, load it. Hey, high 7.
56. Mike's 56.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive.
Red, red. Hey, Charlie. Hey, ready.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Check, 47. Too little,
now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Yeah, let's go 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw again. Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit the tackle to Brandon Mebane. Man open, it's Goodwin. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Garoppolo looks to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep ball for Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 47 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. On 3rd down, Rivers. He's going to look deep for his running back, Gordon. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
56 Mike. 56.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. 65. 65. 65.
Left.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 180.
Check 52's the mic. Don't get nervous.
Watch twist, watch twist. 21, 21. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go, go, ahead.
They go play action here on first down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
54, right there, 54 Mike. I got you,
A toss play, Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, box drop.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike, 36.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. And Allen's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
He's cracking. He's checking crack.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Rivers now. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Check 24. Check 24. Hey, alert 3.
Alpha! Orange 5-4. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Hey, seam 6. Q.
Line 36.
Hey, here we go.
We want it. Come to my
Alpha!
36 to my
Now Rivers on 4th down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll try some trickery here with Allen. And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 35 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hey, alert! 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 11, 11, 11.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's a gain of 30. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be taken short. Runs over it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Omaha.
Garoppolo now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D4, excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. To try again after the sack. Rivers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. So he actually goes back about 9 yards on the return, but the interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it's just It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
He's set. At 59. 19. Get him.
On 1st and 10, Watson with a catch made by Hopkins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. It's complete. Stills. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that'll back him up 5.
Play to win. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Watson. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
49 the mic. Watch 49. Hey, keep it alert. Mike, 49. Watch the screen. Kill.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's now 3-0 Texans. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
This one fielded at the 5. And fights through one man.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Check 55, Mike. Come off the ball.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A good pickup there at 22. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be second and goal.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Tight ends right. Good. Tight ends right.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now Watson, and Stills bringing it in. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Check four.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Back to throw, Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 74 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Here's